This video brought to you by Green2Stay Eco. Make eco fun. Hi team, hope you're well. Friday's video. A lot's been happening the last week with the bushfires and things like that. And when the bushfires didn't affect Sydney, the smoke and pollution was affecting everyone. Anyway, today seems pretty fine. There's still a bit of smoke in the air. But what are we going to talk about today? A lot of things have happened with regards to bushfires, animals dying, that sort of thing. Overseas tourism has been cut dramatically. I speak to a few foreigners and they thought that the entire country was on fire, cities included. I've just been checking a few news reports in the local media, and it seems like they've taken the bushfires off the front page. Although there's still a lot happening with regards to casualties and loss of life, property, that sort of thing. It still seems pretty relevant, but they've decided to take it off the front page and they're sort of focusing on the tennis and that sort of thing. I did see one report in a national news coverage, and that was talking about how it was a bit patronising actually. It was directed at the youth and how it was saying, look, more or less saying, look, you young people just don't understand, it's about the economy. What I'd like to say in relation to that is that, without overemphasising, but I think that at the end of all this climate debate and bushfires and things like that, the cost of inaction and lack of government preparedness and policy is going to cost way more, maybe just throw a figure out there, 10 times more than the cost of worrying about transitioning the economy. The loss of life directly is I hate to say it, I like to leave the angry videos to the angry Aussie, because he has much better quality, angrier videos than I am. Okay? But I'd like to say that I think this is a fair statement that the media and the government, and I'm putting their local councils, state government, their lack of preparedness and the media's lack of coverage over the climate threat has been a direct consequence in the loss of life. My personal view is I think the police should be involved, the federal police. I've already written to them and mentioned a few things, not formally but informally, and I think that there is a case there. These cases are being fought overseas in the courtrooms as I speak now. And there's definitely a case there for the denial, climate denial. It's not just about climate denial, it's about lack of preparedness and lack of planning. You don't have thousands of people trapped in isolated bushfire locations when you are preparing and warning. You don't have that sort of thing, and the media plays a big part. If the media is not going to do their job in preparing people and warning them about the dangers, well, they're going to have to face the consequences as well. That's my personal view. Okay, I won't talk about that too much, as I said. The other topic I wanted to speak about is, again, in the business realm, is that the EU now has laid down the criteria for what is sustainable investment. And this is a very smart tactical move that they've done. The EU now has laid down specific guidelines as to what is sustainable investment. And basically I've watched Australia from the forefront in sustainability innovation, say 20, 30 years ago, go to the back, further than the back. And their lack of discussion openly regarding the sustainability investment I believe will result in massive losses of opportunity for Australia and their innovation and technologies and all networking industries as well. That's from transport, building, every area of industry will be affected by Australia's lack of discussion involving the new economy. And now the EU, by laying down a specific guidelines as to the criteria for sustainable investment, will probably become like a world leader now in dictating the types of innovation that will be invested in and developed from every industry. So that was a very smart tactical move by the EU. They had to face a lot of flack for that sort of thing from the US government administration, and various other countries who have seemed to have really ramped up their fossil fuel investment. But I believe that long-term investment, which I think Europe has always had a more long-term view of investment and development. I think they've always had that this decision will pay off for them in the long run. And that'll mean that other countries that haven't even begun to plan or develop or transition, they'll be paying more. That's always been the case. What else can we talk about? Well, that's probably the two subjects that have been on my mind more recently. So we might leave it at that today. Anyway, as I said, this video is brought to you by Green2Stay Eco, make eco fun. And if you've got any thoughts about any videos or sustainable investment that you'd like to see discussed or covered, maybe you can leave those comments in the comments section. And anyway, thanks for your support, and bye.